Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609. I'm out for a drive. I'm going to Ruidoso, New Mexico to return the 220 watt solar panel, and I just wanted to touch base a few things I thought of. It's a beautiful drive. This is from Capitan to Ruidoso. There went a casita. Was that mine? I hope not. Anyway, we're on Highway 48, I think. But anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, we are. We're on Highway 48 going south to, we're just reaching Rio Bonito. Anyway. You know, it occurred to me, I've been going back and forth on building a cabin and going to RV parks and doing all this stuff. You know, I've only been free of all my, of my home bases since May. I think it was like the middle of May, so middle of June, middle of July, middle of August. It's been less than 3 months since I got rid of all my stuff, my property. And I'm just now learning how to exercise this new freedom. And the last time I was this free was when I came back from the U.S. Peace Corps in 1995. I had nothing. And I continued to have nothing for quite some time, but gradually I got back into the system and acquired some stuff. Not a lot, but some. And, I bought some property and, made me a home base and all that stuff. But it occurred to me that, and I've said this before, we build our own prisons. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't want to be in prison anymore. I want to be out here being free. There's no rules. Just because I'm 75 years old don't mean I can do anything. If I die on the highway, what difference does it make? If I die out there boondocking, what the hell is that? Anybody really care? No. And there's no rule that says you have to have a home. You have to have a home. There's no rule that says that anywhere in any book I've ever read. So old Rusty's just going to do what he does, and who knows what I'm going to do. I am in charge of my mind, and you're in charge of your mind, so you can do anything you want, I can do anything I want, and isn't that wonderful? We really go up in the elevations here. Every time I get up in here, my ears pop because we get over, right in here, probably 7,500 feet, 7,800. Pretty high up here, guys. The air gets a little bit thin, but anyway, yeah. As far as an area that I'll hang around in, of course, I like New Mexico because I'm familiar with it. It's predictable, so I'll do that. And as far as Arizona, Montana, every other place in the universe, who knows? The whole world is my home now. The whole world is my house. Okay, I don't have a home anywhere else. This is the only house I've got, Earth, unless I'll go back to Mars. And for those of you who have never seen my Mars videos, just type in a search in the video search for Mars. You'll find it. You'll be very impressed. I was. Yeah, Mars is not what you think it is. Anyway, kitty. Anyway, I'm up, coming in. We're not far out of Ruidoso, but anyway, yeah, I just wanted to give you a heads up on that because, I know some people, not some, there are a few viewers that, would really like for me to build a cabin and all that stuff, and I understand that because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to build a home and get a 60-inch TV and sit there and watch it. Okay, that's what you do. And then when you go out somewhere, you tell people what you saw on television or what you heard on television. You don't tell them what you saw out boondocking. Nobody wants to hear that. If I went back to my little golf course in Lano, Texas, and sat around with the guys, if you can, I don't know if you can do that now. But anyway, if you were sitting around there and I said, hey man, I was at my boondock site near Capitan, New Mexico the other day. You should have seen the sunrise. Now, how would that jive with the politics and the other crap that is going on in the media? Not at all. Not at all. I would be totally ostracized, as in kicked out. They want to talk about sunrises and sunsets and taking a good nap. And boy, I slept good a few nights because it was 48 degrees in the morning or whatever, 58. Yeah, it's nobody. Anyway, I say that, but you know what I mean. You're getting the drift of this conversation. To be part of a group, you've got to do group think. Because if you don't do group think, you're not going to be part of the group. Turn right in front of me there, guy. Test my reflex a little bit there. Yeah, I finally got to the brake just now. My reflex is that slow. No, they're not. We're pretty good. But anyway, this is coming into Ruidoso, New Mexico. We're getting close. You go through some little suburbs, go by the Alto Cafe. Ski Apache's off to the right. We've talked about that before. We even drove out there one day. I went about 2/3 of the way and said, nope, oh, Rusty's going back down to the flatlands. Gasoline here is $2.09 a gallon there at that Shell station. Shell gasoline is always a little pricier. I'm not sure why, but it is. Speed limit here is 40, and I'm going 46, so slow down. I think the Alto Cafe is actually open for people to come in and sit down because I've seen several cars around there. But anyway, as far as the boondocking, hey guys, I give it a 9 right now. I haven't the battery hadn't come off full yet. Okay, I mean the refrigerator in a casita, that Dometic refrigerator, when you've got it on propane, it must not use 1/10 of an amp an hour. That's the Alto Cafe on the left, but you can't see it. But there are a number of cars there, so I would assume, and assumption's the mother of all mistakes, but I would assume that they're allowing people to come in and sit down. I love the restaurants that have put stuff outside, little canopies and chairs and stuff outside. The people can't come inside and sit down, but they can sit outside. Figure that one out. It's the inconsistency in all this stuff, isn't it? Whoa. And this will end, this will all end. And hopefully next year we'll be back to, I don't know that we'll ever get to total normal, whatever that is. But isn't that beautiful across there? Beautiful mountains. Yeah, we're about 7,000 feet here. I remember when I took flying lessons, if I got up 10,000 feet, I thought I was rolling. I learned how to fly in a Piper Tomahawk, single engine, 2-seater. I thought it was neat. You couldn't get up high enough to really get into the smooth air, so to speak. I don't know what the ceiling was on that aircraft, probably maybe 18,000, 20,000 feet, if that, because it wasn't very powerful. I think it had a 130 horse engine. On we go, guys. I'll let y'all enjoy the view for a few minutes here, and then we'll end it. But yeah, I'm not going to follow the normal path anymore. I mean, not that I ever did, but no, I'm not just going to transition now into a home. I'm not. I say that. Now, you got to take all these things I'm saying with a grain of salt, because this is early in the morning. I'm fired up. Got me a sody. Well, it's a mix with my tea and soda water. And my dark chocolate. I have a dark chocolate almond high. But look at this, man. I mean, I'm here in Ruidoso, cruising around, going to go drop off some solar, and then who knows, next week I may be somewhere else. I don't know. I mean, the fact that I can do that or think those thoughts without any baggage is what freedom is for me. In other words, I don't have to sit and think, well, I got to turn the power off, I got to turn the water off, I got to forward the mail, got to do this, got to do that. I don't have to do any of that crap. I got a P.O. box, and as long as it's paid, the mail stacks up. So I never have it forwarded. I haven't had it forwarded since I've been on this trip, and I don't plan to. There's some more 209 gas. It's $1.94 in Carrizozo and $1.64 in Alamogordo. Isn't that exciting? Let me turn this off to the right a little bit and let you look at some of the buildings, I guess. And we'll let this go for a minute or two, and then I'll end it. This is Ruidoso, and we're in it now, I think. Oh, that's good. I need to get some plastic bags. Let me tell you something about using plastic bags. If you go to Dollar General and get poop bags, be careful, because some of them are like 5 mil and 4 mil and 3 mil, and that's the thickness of the plastic. You need 7 mil, okay, or 6 mil and up. 7's good. Yeah, you get them too thin, and you may have a MESS on your HANDS. That means mess on your hands. Okay, guys, just wanted to give you a heads up. So when you start thinking about your life, don't compare it to anyone else's. Don't have the thought in mind of keeping up with the Joneses. I was hoping that guy'd run that red light and I'd be free of him. But anyway, yeah, do what you want to do. Whatever the hell that is, do it. If nobody likes it, hell, that's the way it is. So anyway, guys, from Ruidoso, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want anytime. Use the Amazon link if you choose to. It doesn't cost you a penny. Or use the PayPal link. Or it's not a link, it just gives you my account number, and if you know how to use PayPal, you know what that is. So yeah, do that if you want to. And then drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, take deep breaths, stand guard at the door of your mind, and enjoy your life one day at a time. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and do it. Anyway, guys, adios, bye-bye. Hasta luego, aloha, bye-bye.